Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm feeling well. It's taken a lot of hard work to get back to this point, so I'm really excited about that. And as far as last year, we all go through things in our careers and in life, and that was one of those things. I'm really not really talking too much about last year. I'm focused on this year and just excited about the opportunity here.
For you, I don't know I guess how this was presented to you, but you basically have a 1 week competition here to try and win the job. Just wanted to ask you how much you embrace that. I know this is late to be joining a team, but what it's like to come in and have a chance where if things go right for you here this week, you put yourself in a really good position.
Yeah, I mean, it's anytime that you get an opportunity in this league, that's something that I don't take for granted, and it takes a lot of work to get here, and so I'm excited about the opportunity, and right now I'm just focusing on doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm as ready as I can be, and to get acclimated as quickly as possible so that I can go out there and hopefully help the team.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you.
Next is Ed Encino.
Hi, Ryan. I was just wondering, how different was this offseason for you? Obviously, it's been different for everyone, right?
Mhm.
But how different was it for you? It just kind of, looking for your next step in terms of latching on to a team, and what made the Bucs the right kind of fit for you guys?
Yeah, so I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. I mean, this offseason was definitely a lot different for all of us, just the circumstances, and for me personally, it was nice to be able to train on my own, and fortunately, I had a buddy or two that I could do that with, and we worked really hard together, so that was nice, and as far as the opportunity down here, things got a call last week, and wanted to jump on the first flight down to give myself the best chance. So that's what we did, and I'm excited about the opportunity.
Thank you.
Okay, next is going to be Luke Easterling.
Ryan, kickers take a lot of grief, for lack of a more colorful but maybe more accurate word. What do you wish that, whether it's fans or anybody who follows the league, that maybe doesn't understand about what it takes to play this position at a high level and for a long time, which you have, what do you wish they kind of understood about what that job is like and how unique it is compared to maybe really any other position in the game?
That's a good question. I'm not sure that I've ever been asked anything like that, but no, that's an interesting question. I think obviously the position is a little bit different than maybe other spots on the field, but at the same time, it's a really important position. And so, for me, I think the thing that I've always done is tried to really understand the importance of that and pour everything I've got into that, because that's what it takes to be successful. And there's a very fine line between making kicks and missing kicks, and so you got to really be honed in and swinging well. And I think I try to take care of those things and let the other things take care of themselves.
And this is a team that's been looking for stability at this position for a very, very long time. Do you feel like, what is it that keeps or can change immediately, in terms of the mental approach, the confidence in the game? How difficult is it to kind of maintain that at a high level?
Well, you know what? Confidence is big, probably at any position at this level, particularly with kicking. And, that's something that, I'm able to look back and hopefully draw on a lot of good experiences that I've had. And, it gives me confidence to go out there and, to be honest, the best way that I feel confidence is through preparation. And so when I can go out there and put the work in practice and feel prepared by the way that I'm striking the ball and those types of things, then I think that leads to confidence on game day.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Okay, next is going to be Steve Isbitz.
Ryan, when were you healthy enough to the point where your agent started calling teams to say, hey, you're ready for a tryout?
I think that's a good question. I really just trained all off season. I started training, back in March, and, really built up to get to the point where I am now. And, I think that we started sending out, some videos of me kicking and doing some other things, maybe a month or two back. So that's probably the time frame on that.
Thanks. And how well did you kick yesterday and today? How have you been doing since you got here?
Yeah, good. We kicked yesterday, and that was nice to be able to get out and work with the guys and kind of work on that operation. That was nice to be able to do that. And then today, actually didn't kick today, but I think we're going to kick tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
All right. Our last question is going to come from Ed Encina.
Hi, Ryan. I know Luke kind of mentioned this, but I mean, how aware are you of kind of the this franchise's kind of search for stability when it comes to finding a kicker? And one thing that Bruce Arians mentioned is that given some of the struggles that this team has had, is it the ones you want to make are the ones inside 35 yards, the ones that you can't give away points basically when you turn down the field so much. How important is that for a kicker's confidence in terms of making sure you line up all of those and get all of those?
As far as the organization, that's something that, or the past kicking things, that's not something that I really focus on because I have no control over that, and that doesn't really affect anything that I do. So honestly, I just focus on the things that I can control and try to just make sure that I'm as prepared as possible and that I'm putting in all the work that I need to do to be ready to go out and get the job done.
Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for taking the time, Ryan.
All right, hey, thank you guys, I appreciate it.